Hey everyone, it's Hennessy here with FilmConvert, and this morning I had the absolute pleasure of interviewing Jonah Diaz, a 19-year-old filmmaker based outside of Austin, Texas. Jonah's new short film Billboards tells the quintessential coming-of-age story of dealing with love and heartbreak. You can check out our interview right now. Hi Jonah, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, how are things in Texas at the moment?
So right now Texas is extremely hot. It's very unpleasant, but it's summer, so I can't really complain.
Gorgeous, we love to hear
Yeah.
it. So, can you tell us a wee bit about yourself?
So my name is Jonah Diaz. I'm 19 and I live outside of the Austin area. I live in Leander, Texas.
Oh, good. And so you're a young filmmaker.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
That's so cool. Because how did you get into filmmaking?
So my dad is actually a filmmaker and
Oh, true.
he's the one who got me into it really. We went to a couple of years ago, I think my sophomore year of high school, we went to go see mid 90s at the Alamo Draft House. And he had always, but years before that, he'd always say, when you start making films, when you start making films. And I was like, I'm never gonna make a film. I don't know why you keep saying that. And then we saw mid 90s and I was like, okay, I want to make a film now.
Mm,
So it's been a little bit of time, but that was like my main thing, my main like spark to do like, okay, I want to do this now.
yeah.
So
Oh,
sophomore
that's
year
so
of high
cool.
school. Yeah.
That's really cool. And so like, how did you learn everything to make a film? Was it through your dad or did you do like further research on it?
It was a little bit of both because my dad, I mean, he's here, so he's like the best teacher I could have. So it was a lot of like hands-on stuff, just watching him too. And then I would take my camera when I was in school, I would take to school and I would record my friends and make little montage videos. So that was kind of where I got like most of the help that I needed, but
Mm,
also just, like videos like Film Riot, stuff like that. And my dad, we would watch it and we would just like go through it.
yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cool. And so are you working like within the film industry now, or are you still studying or
Yeah, I'm still studying. I don't have like a film job or anything. I'm just more like whatever my dad does, I'll go with him, but I'm not
yeah.
really like anything right now. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. And so you have your first wee film out, Billboards. That's so exciting. So
Yes, it's
how
very
did
exciting.
that come about?
Okay, so Billboards it's a true story for the most part. It was a real breakup that I had to deal with. So it was a very all the dates in the movie, they're a bit confusing, but they're real times, and I didn't expect
Right.
anyone to get them except that other person. So yeah, so it was November to January, and it was like a really good time, and I was enjoying myself. And then what things happened. You saw what Mia did. She left him on his birthday, and that's what happened. And then it was really like terrible. And then February came around and we had a horrible storm, the winter storm in Texas. So we were all frozen shut. And to top it off, I was blocked. So I was like, oh, I have no communicating now. And I have no power. So I was really like struggling. And then March came and then I got COVID. So that was really bad. So
No.
yeah, so it was like a horrible 3 month period. But during one of my fever dream COVID nights, I was like, I need to write a script. I need to do something. And I think from like one to my dad goes to work overnight. He works at 3. So from 1 to 3, I was just writing. I was like, I'm not going to stop until he sees something that I can like present to him that's for beginning, middle, and end. So that's what happened. I just wrote Billboards, and it was like a big fever dream, and it was just one night, and that's how it came to be.
Oh my God, that sounds so wild. Was your ex-girlfriend in the film? Like, does she know
No,
that you
no,
made
no.
it?
I don't know if she knows that I made it. She's not in it. Obviously, that'd be kind of weird. But yeah.
Okay,
So
that's good. And so how
yeah.
long did the actual filmmaking process take?
It was only supposed to take about 3 or 4 days, but we had not last month. Yeah, in May we had a month of just pure rain, so we couldn't really do the golden hour that I wanted, that bridge shot. So it
Mm.
took, I would say, 2 months in just waiting and lollygagging because of the weather.
Yeah, that's so annoying. But also at the same time, I feel like that's kind of a good thing because then you've got so much time to kind of refine your script and actually
Yeah.
sort of reevaluate what you want to do and think about, is this actually right for the film?
Yeah, that's
And
just pretty much what I did.
and so what equipment did you use to shoot on? Because it looks beautiful.
So we shot it on the with the Blackmagic Pocket 60 with a Sigma 1835 Rokinon Cine DSX, and obviously we use FilmConvert.
Oh, that's a pretty good setup. And how did you find out about FilmConvert?
So I found out obviously again through my dad because he found out through I think Film Riot, and
Yeah.
yeah, so he watched that, and then he made a Western movie that he did with FilmConvert. So he did that, and then he told me about it. He was like, "Look, I have this thing that makes it like film." So I was like, "Okay, let me try it out." And I put it on another 1 minute short film I did in black and white, and it looked really nice. No, I did not put it on that, and I regretted it. And then I was like, okay, I'm making a new one, so I'm gonna put it on this one. And it just once I saw it on Golden Hour, I was like, okay, it's too perfect.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
so good. Because yeah, like a lot of the colors in the films are very goldeny. It's very nice. It kind of brings you into the story. Was there a particular look or style that you wanted to go for while you were shooting?
Yeah, so I took some inspiration from the show Outer Banks.
Yeah.
It's very golden. I really like that. My favorite time of day is golden hour, so I wanted it to be very golden. Outer Banks, a lot of Wes Anderson, especially with the skateboard scene, the lines. I really
Mm.
wanted it to just be like appealing to the eye. And then for the most part, it was just I wanted to have the indie film look, sort of around that vibe, and I think I was able to capture that. So that was
Yeah.
mostly my inspiration.
Ah, that's awesome. And how was the whole like post-production process in general for you as well?
It wasn't too bad. I mean, I did all the editing and coloring myself, which was cool. So I just
Nice.
whatever like what I wanted, I would just get because it was my vision. So I would just
Mm.
edit in DaVinci, throw on FilmConvert and a LUT, and then I was good to go.
Ah, nice. Because yeah, I was just about to ask, like, was there any certain sort of like camera profiles or like tweaking that you had to do? Like, what were your favorite sort of settings using Film Convert?
So yeah, so in Blackmagic, I put it on Rec 709, and then I would put on a color thing from I don't know what it was from, but it's called Mahogany. It was a LUT, and then I would put
Mm,
on FilmConvert. And the film slide I chose, I didn't choose a regular one. I chose the Portrait 400 one because I
yeah,
really liked the colors that came out, and then I that's what my favorite one was. So I used
yeah.
Portrait.
It's really cool, eh? Because like it's so amazing how all of these different filters kind of tell a different version of the story. And you wouldn't think
Hmm.
about it because it's all just colors, you know? So
Yeah.
why do you think that color grading is such an important step when making a film?
I feel like it's really just the overall vibe of the story. I mean, mine was really golden. It's warm. It's coming of age moment, and it's very happy, but sad at the same time. But
Mm,
also, like if I used another color profile or something, it would have been very cool. I feel like the story would have been a little more sad in summer, and I didn't want that because this is
yeah,
like a moment of growth. So I want to show like the happiness and the warmth of it. So I feel like just
absolutely.
yeah, stuff like that.
Oh, nice. And so you're only 19, which is amazing, and you're already producing such like great little films. Do you have any more projects in the future?
In the future, yeah, I would hope to. Currently, I'm fresh out of ideas. I put all of it into Billboards right now, so I'm still, in the process again of coming up with another story. But definitely, I would definitely try and do another one. Probably by the end of the summer, I would hope.
Mm. Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. And is there any sort of like advice that you would want to give to sort of any young people that may be watching this and think, oh, I'm too young to be like a filmmaker or anything?
Yeah, I would just say if you have a vision, just go for it. I mean, there's really nothing holding anyone back ever. I mean, we have the phone, everything. I mean, I'm blessed to have the gear that I have, but just if you want to make something and you have a vision, just go for it because you're only gonna regret not doing it. That's all you're gonna have.
Absolutely. Good advice. And
Yeah.
where can people follow you on social media and keep up with all your work?
So on my Instagram, that's at no.jonah. And then my YouTube is just Joe space not. It doesn't really pop up. So you would type in Joe space not billboard short film. That's like the easiest way to get to me. Or my Instagram, obviously the link in bio is there too. So
Perfect. Well, thank you so much
yeah,
for taking the time out to do this and good
thank
luck
you
with
for
the rest
having
of
me.
your film career.
Thank you.